Hey guys, it's me, Peter Griffin here, and I hate Google. Google search is broken, and here's why. Google search always gives me a bunch of Google results every single time. The other day, I was trying to search up some funny Peter Griffin, because I wanted to see myself, Peter Griffin Family Guy funniest episodes. Okay? And I wanted to search and I wanted to find a really funny website that had a really good list of the best episodes of Family Guy of all time. Here's what I came across. As you can see, when I search on Google, the first thing that comes up is embedded in Google. It doesn't take me to an external site. It's a bunch of suggested episodes of my show, Family Guy, and it gives me the option here to look at even more episodes. But if we just go back to how it was when I searched it, you'll notice that underneath this box, this search box that was created by Google, that does not take me to any external website unless I click a few times. Underneath that is another tab, and this tab is labeled videos. And all of this video takes me to YouTube. This video takes me to YouTube. All of these videos here take me to YouTube, a site which is owned by Google. So you can see that when I search something, and you'll notice that this happens for anything that you search, the entire first page of results is completely stuff from Google. And so basically what Google is doing here is it's telling me, you don't need to leave our site. You don't need to click on a different website. And this is really frustrating to me because when I started using Google, it was a way to connect me to other sites on the internet. And Google just doesn't want to do that anymore. It just wants to give you embedded Google results. And so I came on here, Peter Griffin, looking for my best episodes. And what do I get? Google telling me what my best episodes is. Where are the websites? So then I scroll down a little bit. You know what? I scroll down, and most people don't scroll down at all when they're doing a Google search. Most people just look at the first results that come up, which is all Google results. So I scroll down a little bit, and it gives me the People Also Ask tab. So what's funny about the People Also Ask tab is that it's already telling me you're done searching, right? I've looked at the 2 Google results that it gave me, and now it hasn't given me a single external site. Oops, spoilers. Hasn't given me a single external site yet. And it's telling me that people also search these other things. What's the funniest episode? What season is episode 420? Nice, that's so funny. What's the most famous Family Guy scene? What episode is... So it's giving me a bunch of suggested AI search results that I could click on, which would take me to a different Google search. So I never have to leave Google. And also, what it's doing is it's telling me to ask a new question, right? And so what the purpose of this tab here, People Also Ask, is to say you're done. You're finished. You did your search. It's completed. Now move on. Search something else. Stay on Google. Don't leave. And so most people don't get this far. I have to scroll even further. Now let's scroll a little bit more. And notice how all of these tabs have options for you to click them out and make more options appear, right? This one has this already has 9 different options of episodes that I can click on, and it'll give me a ton more information within Google. I don't have to click on any other site. If I click on 15 more, it's going to give me 15 more episodes that I can click on each and every one of them and look at these clips that are taken from websites. But I never have to actually click on these websites and give these sites any traffic. And that's what sucks about this, is that there's a ton of information that they've just ripped from other websites, but I'm not giving them any traffic ever, when I'm searching on Google, because the Google just gives me this little blurb, right? And that's all I read, and then I move on. And what also sucks about these blurbs is that they're like, AI generated. Someone doesn't curate each and every one of these blurbs. So sometimes it gives me really bad information. But anyway, if we scroll down a little bit farther, we get our first search result, and it's Reddit. Now, Google loves to rely on Reddit posts, which is great because everybody knows that Reddit is the most trustworthy source for information. So we have a Reddit post. What's the funniest episodes of the show? So that's finally an external search result. Finally taking me to a site that isn't Google. I have to scroll down. All the way here and all the way past this bar. And what this bar is doing here is being like, okay, leave. That people also ask, as I mentioned before. But once it told me to leave, and it's like, okay, you still didn't leave. Okay, here you go. Here's the search results. So it gives me Reddit. It gives me GameSpot. It gives me Entertainment Weekly. It gives me Screen Rant, of course. It gives me Collider. It gives me Ranker. It gives me Game Rant. It gives me Quora. Google loves Quora. It gives me Cinema Blend. And then, it gave me, how many is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 sources. It told me to leave before it gave me them, but it finally gives me 9 external websites. And again, this is what I want. I want to look at what these other people are saying. Is their favorite Family Guy episode? I want to see what, is their favorite Peter Griffin moment. Because I'm Peter Griffin and I want to see what people, like about me. Real people, not Google's AI collected blurbs, Oh, sorry. And so I scroll down a little bit farther and I get more Google tabs. People also search for. So it's telling me to leave again. And it's the bottom of the page. No one clicks to page 2 of Google. Let's be real. This is the end of the page. It gives me this people also search for. Again, telling me stay on Google. And then it gives me a bunch more requested searches. So the purpose of like these people also ask and the request and the not requested searches, the sort of suggested searches here is so you stay. So you stay. That's what happens when you search for something on Google. It bombards you with Google results, with results that are, that prompt you to stay on Google, that give you all the information you'd ever need so you don't have to leave. And what's making this even worse is AI. Let's look at one of these trending searches. This is something that Google wants us to search. All right, so we're going to look for Boeing union strike vote. All right, we want to see what's going on. There's a Boeing strike. We want to see what's happening in the news. And so we search this, and our first tab here is a Google News tab. First result. It's so shameless at this point. They don't give you a source, and it's like, well, but look, they're giving you Reuters, they're giving you CNN, they're giving you AP News, but they're giving it to you in a Google tab. And you might say, well, you're going to click on one of these, but why would I click on it when I can read all of these headlines and not read the article? And then I can even click on more news, and I can read all of these headlines and the little blurb underneath, and I don't have to click on the article. And you might say, well, come on, you're going to click on the article. But this is exactly what Google wants. They don't want you to leave their site. Otherwise, they wouldn't organize their search results like this, because it didn't used to be like this. So then we get two sources. Reuters, Seattle Times, and then people also ask. You're done. 2 search results. Google knows. People look at the first 2 results. And so they just tell you to leave. They just tell you, search this thing now. Look at this thing now. Look at this question. And I've seen people that aren't tech savvy Google search. They get caught up so often in these tabs where they're like clicking to these questions. And sometimes the source is Quora. Sometimes the source is Reddit, And look, I'm not saying that, that Reddit is always incorrect, that Quora is always incorrect, but I mean, come on, It's not exactly a verified source. So then we keep going, we get some more results, 4 more sources, and then videos. And the funny thing about these Google tabs that, for example, this videos tab, is that it shows you, it's kind of deceptive because it shows you 3 results, right? And then it gives you an option to look at even more. And you look at these questions and then they keep popping out infinitely. It's designed to keep showing you more, keep bombarding you with more and more information on Google itself so that you never have to click away. It's like I could click on this press telegram source, but why when I could just move on to another question? Who bought out Boeing? Which airline still uses Boeing? Where's Boeing main headquarters? I want to know. So there's another people also ask. So then they also bombard you with these people also ask, people also search for, because they want you to stay on their site. They want you to keep searching. They want you to stay there. And it's very frustrating. I think we've demonstrated how bad it can be. So what I want to go show you is DuckDuckGo.com. And now DuckDuckGo.com isn't perfect, but let's go back to my episodes, because I am Peter Griffin after all. So let's go back to Peter Griffin Family Guy funniest episodes and search it here. So DuckDuckGo does give us, if we compare, DuckDuckGo does give us this tab of videos. Rival search engine DuckDuckGo. It does give us this tab of YouTube videos. Oh my fucking god. So if we go to DuckDuckGo and we look up, Peter Griffin Family Guy funniest episodes, we do get this first tab of videos, which is this large, tab of YouTube videos, and it says more videos. So that, on first glance, pretty similar to YouTube or to Google. On first glance, pretty similar to Google, because it's prompting us to click on these, right? But if we go back and we look at what it looked like when we searched for Peter Griffin Family Guy funniest episodes on Google, you'll notice that not only did videos show up on the front page from YouTube, but also these tabs take up the entire page. There is not one external source on this page when I search and I don't scroll at all. And a lot of people don't scroll. And so when I search and I don't scroll down the page at all, there is 0 external website links, like this. An external website link like traditionally Google was in its entirety, was just directing you to other external links. Now when I search, it doesn't show me a single one unless I scroll down. DuckDuckGo, at least I don't have to scroll down. I can see 2. Here's another one. Peter Griffin funny moments. I'm so funny, all right, guys. Here's another source. Here's another, and look, the rest of it is sources, and it still has this suggested search bar. So it's not entirely external search results, but also it doesn't need to be. And that's the thing. I'm not looking for it to completely be. Look, if there's a nice innovation that Google introduces that makes things easier, like, embedding YouTube links into Google search if it notices that I'm looking for something that's a YouTube video, like, I don't mind that. But when it fills up the entire page and I have to scroll just to see my best TV moments, I have to scroll all the way down the page, it annoys me. And you might go, oh, come on, you're a baby. You just have to scroll a little bit. But the reason I use Google is to look for and be connected to external websites that are not Google itself. And what Google is telling me with its search is that we don't want you to click on these. We want you to stay here. We want to give you all the little blurbs and prompts that you need to stay here as long as possible. And I would like for them to start caring about giving me the best experience and not forcing me to get the best experience as long as I get it only from them. Because I want to see my Family Guy clips. And I don't want to have to sift through Google's bullshit just to see them. This has been Peter Griffin, signing off. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Peter.